Sub Solutionaries, Maj Toure here. Trapped in an RV fundraising. GiveSingle.com/solutionary. Help out the work. Over the last few in this isolation, I've been thinking about purpose. And it made me reflect to when we started with BGM, right? Black Guns Matter. For those of you that don't know, that's our work. That's our primary work. And when I started BGM, our classes were just in Philly at the time. It was all we did was conflict resolution and firearms basics classes in Philly. That's all we did. And after seeing the progress that was made, Philly had the lowest violent crime it had since like 1969 or something like that. We kind of were like, yo, we're going to hit different cities. And at the time, I had one guy that would taught all of the classes, the gun-related stuff, right? And he was kind of like, nah, man, I don't think you should do that. The concept was to go to all of these different cities, Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, Compton, all of the cities that had high gun crime, disrespect for the Second Amendment, and just teach and do that. And him and other people kind of were like, nah. And it just made me think at that moment it was a crux. It was, this reminds me of other times in my life where I've had a vision for something or my purpose, even if I didn't know it was my purpose at the time. And those moments started to look eerily similar to other people, meaning well, didn't really understand or see or have the vision that I had, and kind of low-key told me not to. And so in this scenario with BGM years ago, when I said we're gonna go to all of these different cities, and he told me he wasn't gonna go and be the gun guy because he couldn't carry legally in those states, right? Even though the Second Amendment is the supreme law of the land, his vision just led him up to the bridge of, yo, my purpose is to teach people this way, and I don't know if I should violate any unconstitutional rules. That's cool for him. Another example of that was with the DVD game. People couldn't really see or understand, like, you can just get out on this train and just have all of these movies and music, allegedly, and just on a Saturday make $1,000 or do this or do that. And their brain just couldn't comprehend that I could be outside, direct to consumer, be out there all day, generate resources, have great conversations, because they did not understand what their purpose or their vision, or they hadn't manifested enough things, right? I say all of that to say this. My experiences over time create a thread of very similar scenarios, and that's life directing you into your purpose. My purpose is service and sales. My ability to communicate, to get to a sale or get to service for people, is a part of my life's purpose. BGM, the Solutionary Center, the Solutionary Lifestyle, coming up with meal plans, workout routines, shooting drills, helping people to empower themselves and be better is my purpose. The thread throughout my life has shown that, even in times where I may have not known that's what it was. So that's what this week's theme is going to be. Purpose. I want to ask everybody, what is your purpose? Do you know what it is? Have you ever thought about it? Have you reflected on it? Are you ignoring things that make you a little bit uncomfortable because you don't want to do the hard work associated with getting through that to get to your purpose? And ironically, most times your purpose is like right behind the stuff that you kind of don't want to do or you're uncomfortable with. Sometimes it's your passion. Sometimes it's not. But if you've never taken a moment to really step back and reflect and ask self, what is my purpose? What am I here to do? Not only are you doing a disservice to yourself, but you're also doing a disservice to the tens of thousands, maybe even millions of people that you could actually help with their lives, and then in turn, make the overall community better. So if this is you and you genuinely have had this thought, kind of like, hey, I don't know, where am I going with life? Am I floating? Am I drifting? Can I get serious? If that's you, join us in the Solutionary 9. That's our personal, private community for people that are serious about finding purpose, getting clear, getting focused about it, taking everyday actionable item steps, practical, real life steps, not just vague shit. Practical, everyday steps that are in alignment with improving ourselves, finding and executing what our purpose is. Go over to solutionaryuniversity.org, sign up for our Solutionary 9 premium membership. You You get access to all of those things. And this week specifically, we are dialing in on purpose. My name is Maj Toure, the founder of Solutionary University. Hope to see you in the group soon. Be safe, be solutionary.